Good morning, everybody. How we doing today? I'm just making some space in my backpack because we full. We full. We got one spot in for MvM if anyone wants to join. How we doing? Good day, Wayne. Good morning, Carrie, Aham, Reaper, Loogie, Meister. You can only gamble. PC's gone a bit for repairs. Oh, no. Oh, it's nice of you to be able to join anyway. How long are your PC gone for? Do you know when you're going to get it back? It's just taunt processors that I need. AC-130 Soldier, Airstrike, Base Jumper, and Equalizer. Airstrike, Base Jumper, and Equalizer. Okay, I could do that. We got enough people. I think I should be able to do that. I don't answer those questions, Aham, because they're dumb. It's dumb. It's clearly a blue and black costume that has had so much light saturated on it that it looks white and gold. So, like, it's pointless. It's brain rot. It's pure brain rot. And I shall not partake. I'm having none of it. Shall I make the syringe gun? If I don't have robot parts, I might as well. I might as well. It's like that whole dress thing that happened. Actually, it's blue and black. Yeah, but the colours I am witnessing right now are different. They're questions posed purely to create discourse. I am very much somebody who loves to ask questions. Love to find out more about the world, you know? Understand about the world and people and find out more about each other. But if you're asking a question purely to create an argument, it's literally a waste of energy. We still have one more slot, guys. I'm going to give you a few more minutes, and then I'm going to start. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to freaking do it. Hi, Miguel. It's nice of you to be able to join. Nice to have you back. You're vibing, how about you? Yeah, I'm alright. I slept pretty good. Had a decent chunk of sleep last night. 3 days. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Take my unusuals if you need free space. No. No. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Less than 3 weeks till you turn 32. Huge. The weekend treated you nicely. It's good to hear. We like that. Actually, while we're waiting, I could have any kill streak kits. I can use that. 75 again. And you see, yeah, it's only me that uses the loadout, yeah. Huntsman, knife I can sell. I can use mantras. Food, money, new strange kill streak. No, wow, okay. And you got Clank giving you Mecha GG tours to do. Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, that sounds like a good weekend. Ooh. You got done with Promise Masquerade Agency and 100% achievements on it. Oh, okay. Took you 23 hours. So if you had to give me like a brief blurb about the game, sell it to me, you know? What kind of thing is it? I can make this one. Okay, so now we go like this. Ooh. I can't spell, chat. I can't spell. Which ones do we want to finish? Oh wait, I have a back burner. I can make that, I think. I can make the cookery, I think. Work still panning, you got Monday off and you're still up. Nice. It's nice to have you. Nice to have you here. Yeah, lock and load I'll sell. Crusader's crossbow I'll sell. Cookery I'll use in a thingy. Winger I can sell. In fact, I'll make this one right now. So if I have another non-sell one. You have another one that I will not sell. Minigun I'll sell. Direct hit, I don't know if I'll bother making that. Sticky bomb I'll sell. Pistol I'll sell. Black box I'll sell. Tie turner I'll sell. Power jack I normally sell. How much does the power jack sell for? Good morning, Gubbins. How you doing? Predict an Aussie scattergun from either of those 2-3 missions. Okay. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. We might do 3 today. Any 92 series crates you want to part with? I don't think I've got any spares, no. You know, at this point, I'll just do that. And then I can take this one. Oh. I don't have any spare cookies. That's interesting. Alright. Let's game. Any missions you want completed? Someone's already finished Hamlet? Someone's a Hamlet completer? Alright. Let's get gaming. Show stock item. Of course, cookies a stock item. What am I doing? I thought it was a non-stock item. Thank you, Myth Man. I'm still waking up. Yakuza management minigame made into a full game with done fun jokes. Okay. I will take a look at it. I did briefly look at the Steam page when you mentioned it to me the other week. We are on Metro, and I am playing Soldier with Airstrike, base jumper. Do I have a base jumper? I might not have a base jumper. I have a base jumper, don't worry. And was it Equalizer? I think it was Equalizer, wasn't it? Okay. You can repeat Hamlet. Cool, cool. Alright, cool. I don't even know where to begin with this. I want to go for reloads or damage. Let's get health on kill. That'll help us. Can I really make one choice after that, can't I? We could go double reload. Or do we go clip size? We haven't really got much to work with. I'm going to go double reload and we'll go clip size and damage next time. Okay. 2025. Who the hell is the NG? HK. Bust into your house. You know, gonna get you. Good morning, Karik. How's things? Things are okay. It's a Monday morning. It's a Monday morning. That's all there is to it. How the weekend? Weekend was okay. I mean, I streamed on Saturday, didn't I? Streamed on Saturday. I went out for a few drinks with my dad after the stream, where there was shenanigans to be had with some of the locals. Some characters, shall we say. And yeah, Sunday was a chill day. I'm picking up the money. Picking up the money. Yeah, Sunday didn't really do much. I organized some flights on Sunday, so I was productive. Played a little bit of Left. We did like a couple of games of Left Dead 2. I was testing out mods, which I might do on stream at some point in the future. Yeah, it was a chill weekend. Hi, Neno. Greetings, greetings. I remember when the airstrike came out, and everyone was like, "This is so cool. This is MvM meta now." Yeah, it's just flights for the summer. Got a lot of trips planned, so it's got everything done for like June and July now, and the start of August. So progress has been made. Have left our streams on the night. Well, I don't know. Like, there's nothing planned, but we played a game the other day. It was me, Jubats, Karik, and Carrie played a game. And then Srood was like, look at all these mods. And there was a whole bunch of mods. I was like, this could be funny. And then last night, Jubats was like, do you want to play like a game or two? I was like, yeah. And then we were asking around. But then Karik was streaming Payday 3. And Carrie was there, and we were like, okay, we're probably gonna be watching the stream. And like Jordan was busy, Wayne wasn't on Steam, so we ended up playing with Toast. And then literally, as we start the game with the four of us, all of those aforementioned people start being like, "You playing Left 4 Dead?" It's like, where were you like 7 minutes ago? It's what we call in England sod's law. You wait 45 minutes for a bus and then 2 turn up at once. People used to use the airstrike with the beggars. Yeah. Beggars is like de facto the better weapon to use in MvM, but airstrike is good fun. When you start getting the upgrades up and... Oop. Just being able to just dump. That's pretty good. You're sucked up with some Stardew. There's a Baldur's Game mode for Stardew? Damn. Yeah, it was just unfortunate timing, was all. It's all good. We tested out some of the mods and they were like, oh, is this person just not even joined yet? Okay. You literally came online. Yeah, literally. Like, Toast was like, yeah, I can play. Just give me like 2 minutes. I'm going to grab grab a drink. And so we were just sort of loading up the game. And then Jordan's like, well, like, do you want me to play? And it was like, you just said no. And then Creek was like, are you playing some Left 4 Dead? And I'm like, but you were just streaming. And then Wayne's like, you guys playing? Like, you just went online. Like, what is this? I swear, man. Sometimes the universe just conspires. All right. Let's focus here because we got to think about this. I'm going to get blast resistance because I'm doing so much jumping. You could have done 8-man versus. Well, that's my hope. I think these mods were very fun and entertaining. And I think if we played a bunch of people... I mean, we could either play just regular if we didn't have enough. But I think that... I've always enjoyed versus. So, yeah. Because we did that, like, gosh, a few years ago now. I think it was like 4 years ago or something like that. We did versus, and we got 8 people together, and we were playing, and it was a good laugh, and we did like 4 or 5 games, I think, just kept mixing up the teams. And then I was like, does everyone want to play next week? Like, same time? Yeah, let's do it. And the next time we played, the only people that turned up was Beanie and Aham. And there was 3 of us. We couldn't even get a regular game going. We had to play with a bot. And I was like, okay. Diverse if you need one. Yeah, I don't have a particular time in mind, but we can do something in the future and try and get a bunch of people together. You can date a Starion? Oh shit, that's cool. I've never played Stardew with any mods, so... Also, I can't believe Karik streams Payday 3 without asking me to join and finish the achievements he said he would help me finish. Unbelievable. Here I am with an un-100%ed game. He's edging me. He's edging me with these achievements, man. There you go. You heard it here. You heard it here first, chat. He forgot about me. Forgettable. I'm so forgettable. There's a difference between anyone can join and someone joining and being like, I need us to play this map with these specific rules and I want it, because that's just making it about you then, you know? That's just not courteous. Can I reach it? Oh, the crit doesn't work because it's battalions. What's the best way to do this, do you think? Up there? No, my reload speed. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna go match on Saturday. 2-0 at the moment. Make it 3-0. Get the dub. S-ing my age. I don't even know what that means. And you know what? I'm happy to continue my life not knowing. Literally creek with me, yeah. Payday 2, I'm still like halfway. Payday 3, we need 4 people. Just how many kills is it you need? There's like a certain number of kills you need with the airstrike, right? And there's a number that once you get to... Is it 4? Is that it? Oh, okay. I say only 4, I'm still only at 3. I'm gonna have to give Methman some build value and make sure I get an equalizer kill at some point. It's not reload speed, it's firing speed, isn't it? I don't even know how the guns work. Talking about achievements, I hit over 600 in Binding of Isaac. But I've got some difficult ones left. How many does it have now? 640. It used to be 637 after Repentance. And then Repentance Plus came out, I think it was the end of last year or the beginning of this year, I can't remember, which added online, and it added 3 achievements, which I've already got, because I just played it when everyone started playing it. It's the 3 achievements are play an online run, win an online run, and then win an online daily. It was only like 100? Yeah. The original Binding of Isaac has 99, which is just the base game. But then if you get Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which includes like extra stuff, and then you have the 3 DLCs, yeah, pushes it up a lot. Someone got top. That doesn't mean everyone go top. Oh my lord. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you have games that start out with like, you know, a set number of achievements, and then oh, this is a chin. Whoever requested this. Good taste. Yeah, and as time goes on, they end up with like hundreds or thousands. I need rockets. It's from Devil May Cry 5. Who needs to play that at some point? Replay that at some point. I want to replay the whole series. Hi, Reflex. How was your weekend, my dude? You're productive. We love that. Your knowledge is increased. Level up, dude. Level up. Sounds like everyone's been having a good weekend so far. Hopefully that leads onto us all having a great week. I'm gonna try. The plan is to finish Metal Gear Solid 5 today. Yeah, today's gonna be no. This week. I don't know whether it will take one stream or like a number of streams. But I'm thinking one or two. Apparently there's 30 missions in the main story. And I'm at mission 22. So maybe a couple of streams. Depends on how much side stuff I do and how long cutscenes are, everything like that, but yeah. The plan is to finish it this week. Yeah, I'll take a look at what else I can stream this week. Hopefully we can do some Dark Souls 3 this weekend. I think Wayne and Creek said that they were available on Sunday. So, oh, I killed myself. I have checked my calendar and I'm free. So it's just up to Jortund and Sword I have to check with. And I think Dark Souls 3 will take like 2 streams. I think we can finish like the base game in one stream, and then I think DLC will DLC will be a separate one, and that gives more time for Jordan to finish the DLC of his own accord because he's not done that by himself yet. Okay, we need more blast resistance. He took my health! You son of a bitch! No! You think of the clip the streamer slowly using to understand the thing in the game. Oh, when Dante starts doing the little dance. Yeah. It is a bit of a goofy game at times. We've got max blast resistance. I think that's good for us. Let's get some crit resistance as well. He's just before the Twin Demons. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get stuck on anything, so it goes on. Can we have a BG3 session sometime? We could look into it. I feel like I am going to be... I can stream up until the end of June. So we got like a month, 2 months maybe, worth of streams-ish. I'll be back for a week in August, and then I won't be back until... middle, late September. When I mean streams in that, I mean like gaming streams. I could maybe do an IRL stream here or there or something. But yeah, so I wanted to finish Metal Gear Solid 5. I wanted to maybe play Persona 3 because Neno bought me that like, I think it was the end of last year and it's Christmas time. And I would like to play that, and I know that's going to take some time. So, I kind of want to finish up those things, and then maybe some like short streams of other games. I know Carrie's bought me a couple of games that I've not tried yet. So I kind of want to like play those, and then once we've got those things done that like have been on my backlog, then when I come back in September, we can maybe look at starting some new things. And I'd be down to do Baldur's Gate 3 with people. I do think it would be an endeavor that would take quite a while, so we'd have to try and organize it with people. I want 100% Dave as well, because I really enjoyed Dave. Dave the Diver. So I kind of want to 100% that, so that's something I'm going to do in my own time. The game exclusive to Japan for 5 years is finally dropping. Oh no, so what game is it? You forgot what you bought me? That was that roguelike Vampire Survivors type game, which I don't know if I'd stream that. Oh gosh, what was the other one? There was another one that I was going to stream. I can't remember. There's a number of things I want to play. Yeah, because I think when I look at BG3, I have 70 hours in the game, and that was just for me doing a playthrough and doing, like, not everything. I tried to do as much as possible, but I don't think I did everything, because there's so much to do in the game, right? So, yeah. But I think it would be fun if we had a nice group of people together to play. You bought it but never played it? Oh, really? That's up to you, man, if you wanted to experience it by yourself first or not. But I think it's good fun. I've never played it with other people, so I imagine it would be good. It's gonna be chaos. Manning of the machines. Damn straight. It's a Monday. We got a man. Anyone you call me streaming Vampire? Yeah, I streamed Vampire Survivors back in the day when it first came out. I still play it. Every time there's an update and they add new content, new DLC, I play it. I still enjoy it. Another gacha? Oh, okay. It's about horse racing, but the horse is at... Oh my god. I don't know if anyone here is, like, has watched this stream long enough to remember when I played a game called Tank Dating Simulator. I can't remember if it was Reflex who bought it for me or if it was my friend Asajj. And you basically dated other women, but they were tanks. They acted and behaved as if they were tanks. They'd be like, oh, I need to go home and like clean my treads and stuff like that. And there was all these different types. They were named after actual tanks. And if you went out to a bar with the Soviet tank, she took you to a bar where they played the Soviet national anthem, and if you didn't stand up and salute, she took you out to the back in the alleyway and killed you. It was really fucking weird. Think like Super Seducer level of like weirdness. It was like that. Yeah, there was a Panzer. Yeah, you could date the Panzer. Yeah, Panzer models. That's the one, no? Yeah. It should come up saying that I've got like 4 hours in the game or however fucking long the stream was. I played that and I was like, I'm never playing any of these fucking things again. That's why when what's the name of that horror one? Doki Doki Literature Club. When someone told me to play that, and I played it, and I went in knowing nothing about it, and I started to think, you guys have just made me play another one of these weird-ass dating simulators. Like, yeah. I was like, why have you guys got me to play this? And then obviously it actually turned into like something. Do you give a Comcore tray? Honestly, man, can I see on my Steam? Will it tell me how long it's been since I played it? I played it in March the 13th, 2016. So that's 9 years ago. I cannot remember. I just remember the weird things. I don't think any that. I don't know if there's any clips or. I don't think were clips even a thing back then on Twitch. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if there was any highlights or anything. I do like that Hobbits one. Should play Misside? Yeah, Bamboozled, yeah. It's a shame I don't have like the VODs of all of these games that I've played in the past, because it would be nice to look back on them, but yeah. Oh, he streams on Twitch. That's cool. I have some, yeah, there's some clips and highlights from Doki Doki, but I mean more like full playthroughs of a lot of these games. Just like having full VODs of some of these games would be really cool. Alas, because someone on my VODs channel, which it's pretty dead, but it's just nice to have like an archive. If anyone wants to go back and look at stuff, you know. Someone was like, do you have any like playthroughs of games similar to this? And it was when I think I played like a Dark Side Chronicles? Dark Picture Chronicles? You know, those choose your own story games. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't have the, I've got like the VODs for a lot of those ones, and like the Quarry and stuff like that, but I think I played through like the entire Walking Dead series and, you know, Detroit Become Human and shit like that. Like, yeah, it would have been cool to have the VODs for those available for posterity. Oh well. Can only look forward and, you know, continue to do that. But if you check the VOD channel now, the Dark Souls 3 stream is up and available. So in 40 years' time, we can go, when we were younger, we played Dark Souls 3 seamless co-op. Now you've got your Dark Souls 72 and the game's lost its feeling. It's not the same anymore. The Super Seducer IRL VOD? You telling me you want me to do a IRL what do they call them? Pickup artists, that's it. A pickup artist stream. It's already in your journal. Dear Diary, today I played Dark Souls 3 with CeeJaey. It was fun. Happy Monday, Sani. How goes stuff? Stuff's going okay. Stuff's going okay. We're just starting off the week, getting involved. How was your weekend? I saw you were playing a lot of RimWorld. I was chilling in your stream for a little bit, doing a little bit of lurking. I wish I was better at RimWorld. I've watched so many streamers play RimWorld. It is such a vibe. I'm just trash at it. I'm just not strategy brained. But I enjoy watching it. Gonna finish up going to the airport. Why are you going to the airport? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold it up, kiddo. What's going on? Where are you going? You call me salting? You watched any of my streams? Positively saltorific at times. Salty side. We all get that. That's why I can't play RimWorld. I don't know if any of you remember when I streamed RimWorld like years ago. Oop. But I was building up my thing and I was like, okay, like I'm starting to get some better stuff now and people are leveling up. Maybe I can go do some exploring and go to a different region. And then some lightning came down, set fire to my prison, burned a prisoner alive. Everyone tried fixing it. It set fire to my like refrigeration unit that I'd made. So I lost all of my food. And then wild animals came in, started killing my pets. The guy who was like attached to the animal got depressed. And I was like, okay, I think I ended up going from like 8 people to one person. I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. It's just, I don't like it when you go from like Oh, this is cool. This is fun. I've got a little thing going on here. And then, nope, everyone's dead. I guess that's the point of the game, but it's just... I get too invested. You want to get better so you can participate in a room more competition? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I have to keep me updated on that. It is. It's a domino effect. Oh, shit. It's a domino effect. Because, like, one bad thing goes wrong, and you have to try and correct yourself. And in order to correct it, you have to do something that's like, oh, okay, well, we'll just, like, divert... And then it just kind of... It just goes wrong. I think we want ammo cap. We'll get some. We'll get this. Sounds too real? Yeah. You missed the Dark Souls stream? Check out the VOD channel, ! VOD, to check out the Dark Souls 3 stream VOD. Uploaded fresh for your viewing. Yeah, hopefully there'll be one this weekend. We can't on Saturday because Karik is unavailable, but we know I can, Karik can, and Wayne can on Sunday. So we just need to check with Jortund and Swood. Or maybe it's VODs with an S. Oops. Can't even get my shameless plugging done right. Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be another couple of streams for sure. Unless we absolutely speed run. Because what did we beat? We beat the Dancer last stream. So who have we got next? Like, we can definitely finish the base game, but we don't really want to do the DLC because Jortund hasn't played the DLC. So we're kind of waiting for him to finish the DLC himself so that we can play it together, kind of thing. So yeah, it could be a couple streams. Yeah, Osiris, and then Nameless King, and then... We don't actually have that much stuff left, do we? We'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. My favorite bosses are in the DLC anyway, and that's when I'm gonna be super hyped. I love Frida. I love Medea, Gale. Let's go into the Twin Demons. That's good. Yeah, and we can do there's a Dark Souls remastered one as well. A Seamless Co-op mod for that, which is even greener than the 3 one. 3 one hasn't been, like, touch wood, it's not been too bad. Other than having to wait for the Firekeeper, because not everyone can do stuff at the same time. And I got stuck once. It's been pretty, I think it's been pretty smooth sailing. In all honesty, Elden Ring had more crashes, like random crashes. So yeah, hopefully we can get through without any troubles, and then do like one on Dark Souls Remastered as well. I'd like to do Dark Souls 3 randomizers as well, but I think 5 people is a lot, and I think it's made the game rather easy. So if we wanted any challenge, I think I'd have to limit the number of people. Or change the modifiers at least. Yeah, it's been really fun so far. And it definitely isn't going to take anywhere near as long as, like, the Elden Ring playthrough, so it kind of lends itself to be more available for repeat playthroughs, you know? I want to play South of Midnight Song, but it's spoiler to one boss. Oh, yeah, no spoilers, because I might want to check that game out. Because I've heard some good stuff about it. Wasn't that hard to begin with? I mean, I always feel when people compare the difficulties of the games, it depends on the type of player you are. I've always enjoyed faster games. So when people say Sekiro is the hardest FromSoft game, I'm like, I found it easier than Dark Souls. But then I found 3 easier than like 1 and 2. Whereas 3 arguably has some of the hardest bosses in the series. Nameless King, Midir, Gale, Frida, they're all like always in the top 10 of the most difficult bosses, right? The Dancer. I think because the game is like a faster pace, we all got like, yeah, we also got like decent loot there. It's because it knows my backpack is nearly full, so it's going to give me loads and loads of robot parts. I prefer games that are faster, so we can redo Hamlet, right? We'll do that now before I forget, because Miguel is Hamlet complete. Yeah, I think if you're a faster gamer or you lend yourself to those kind of games, then 3 is definitely easier or more suited to your style. But the thing that makes it easier is that Elden Ring, everyone has AoE attacks because the game is balanced around you having your Spirit Ash and having something to distract the boss. So they pretty much give every single boss an AoE type of attack that, you know, can do damage to you and your spirit summon. Which means when you play seamless co-op and you've got 4 or 5 people there and your summons, it doesn't matter because you're all going to get hit. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, it's like, oh, the Dancer is going to go towards that one particular person. The other 3 people can just be there, like, slapping her on the ass. That's how you're supposed to fight the boss anyway, by, like, going behind. But she always tries to turn and face you. And it's like, so that's why it's not been too difficult for us so far, I don't think. Can you show me where you get this widget and shows how many toys you completed and so on? It's something that my friend made. It's just a little thing that links to MvM lobby and you can update manually and stuff like that. A Warframe song then? Yeah. It has an amazing soundtrack? Nice. Make a Sekiro co-op mod? That would be nuts, but also it would be make all of the bosses completely easy because the game is based around a 1v1 playstyle. So you just have one person like taking and just blocking, and then the other people would just be like bam, 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 like whacking them on the back. Yeah, I've seen some interesting Dark Souls randomizer stuff because there's one that I've seen people play, and they basically link all of the games, and it switches between like 4 different games at a random time. So you're playing, you know, Sekiro and you're fighting Junichiro, you know, and you're like, okay, like I'm fighting this boss, and then at a random time it will just change to Dark Souls 3 and you're fighting Midir, and it's like you have to try and remember where you are in all your different playthroughs. It's kind of funny. People have found some really cool ways to do stuff like that. I mean, Swood came up with an idea of if they ever added seamless co-op support for 2, we could get a bunch of us together and do a 1, 2, 3 24-hour stream playthrough. Start with 1, just go as fast as possible, get through, beat the game, and then do 2, and then do 3. I think that would be fun. You need a sanity meter on that. Equal dibs. I think the thing is, the guy that makes the seamless co-op mods, it's the same person, someone called Yui, who's done it for Elden Ring, for 1 and 3. But as far as I'm aware, there is no plans or sign of anything happening for 2. And that's understandable, because 2 is the least popular. And, you know, if you were to bet on which one wouldn't get that kind of mod support. But if it did happen, I would be well down for that. We need to have like some sort of counter. Deaths per person, you know. Deaths per person, crash out moments of people just, you know, getting mad. I think that'd be fun. Because we spent a lot of time, like, going around, getting upgrades, and checking this thing out, and stuff like that. I think if we were to just, hey, we're gonna, like, get some weapons and just play, then I think, we could crack out the games fairly quickly. And it's possible to do all 3 in 24 hours, I think. We'll be able to do every boss. I don't think. I think that might be a bit of an ask. I need money. Okay, we go. Oh, they're coming back for me. They're chasing me down. You got this, Miguel. Okay. Someone killed a big guy. They picked up the money for the big guy. Let's go. Easy game. Easy 2v1. I'm winning that any day of the week. Alright, what are we doing? Been listening to a lot of Pendulum lately. They did a remix of a song. I started listening to some stuff again. If you're a DS1 Seamless, can you join? Well, it depends, because we have like 20 people wanting to join at this point. And with 5 people, it's already been like, I don't know. It feels like there is a point where it doesn't matter how much health we give the bosses, the amount of people has made it kind of easy. I feel like if it was Elden Ring, we can get a ton of people in, but we might have to start doing multiple playthroughs and have different people play each time, because, like, I don't know. But yeah, if we do a DS1 Seamless, then we can see who wants to play and try and work something out. Where was that? I couldn't tell you the name of the song, but it was one of MvM's songs. I was playing it on a Stay at Trance, and I was listening to it, and I was like, "This is Pendulum, isn't it?" And then afterwards, it was like, "This is a remix. Pendulum did up," and I was like, "Oh, I can hear it." I don't know. There's just something about their songs. You just kind of have an ear for it. Waiting for them to go on sale. I mean, when they go on sale, you better buy them. You better buy both of them. Quit your moaning. Get playing. A troll counter? We have a troll counter, and if it hits one, that person is ejected, like an imposter in Among Us. What other games was I gonna play? Does anyone remember? Oh, good morning, Garrus. Sorry, I didn't see a message. Oh shit. P3, yeah. That was the main one that I was talking about earlier. That I was gonna play after I finish Metal Gear Solid, but I swear there was other games. I just can't remember them. It's because it's an older version and it's harder to actually buy it. Slay the Princess? That is something you bought me, yes. I have to check that out. Okay, we have no one ready to kill the tank, so I will do my best. You're visiting parents for 9 days? Oh, nice. Now back to the daily grind? Oh. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. Last week I was a bit meh, to be honest. Probably showed in my demeanor on stream, but yeah, last week was a bit meh, but looking up and looking forward. So yeah, we're doing good. Just trying to remember my memory. I can't remember what games I'm gonna play. I need to play Hand of Fate 2 for Angry Boss. We played Hand of Fate 1, which was kind of fun. Co-op, OT, randomized, and not be a best. Yeah, definitely can do that at some point. I think that might be when I'm back post-summer, perhaps. And if it's co-op, then surely that makes it easier, right? I mean, I don't think they will, because they are separate games, so they're not going to remove it. The remaster is literally just the same game, just, you know, remastered. You can still buy keys for the original. It just costs a lot of money, unfortunately. Higher Management? Yeah, so there is a number of games I want to play that I don't own. Pirate Yakuza, Monster Hunter Wilds, stuff like Metaphor Fantasio, and a whole bunch of games to be honest. Which I'm not really including in my backlog, because it's like, if I get them, I get them. If they're on sale, they're on sale kind of thing. But, you know, I'm not counting on those for games that I need to play. Focus on the ones that I own. You want to play Dead Rising? See, I never played Dead Rising. have it, I think. I think I have one of them. Let's have a look. I have Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 2 off the record, and Dead Rising 3. So I have all of them except for Dead Rising 1. Yeah, it's just like... There's a lot of games that I'm like, holy shit, that looks fun, that looks good. But I can't just... Like Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remake. I like Elder Scrolls games. I enjoyed Oblivion. I like Skyrim and all that lot. Like, but I can't justify spending 50 quid on what is essentially the same game I played 20 years ago. You know? Dead Rising 2 is your jam? Oh, really? 2 and 3 can we play co-op? Maybe I'll have to try them sometime. Dead Rising always gave me similar vibes to Just Cause. And those games, it's kind of like you get a lot of freedom, and you just it feels like games with a bit of a lack of structure, if that makes sense. Where it's just kind of like, here's a big sandbox, go and do whatever the hell you want, which can be pretty fun, but also like sometimes I like an objective to work towards, you know, and sometimes those games can kind of lose a bit of interest in. Dead Rising 4 is really bad? Oh, okay. Is there just the 4 games? How about we start hitting some shots? How about we start hitting some shots? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to this sniper. No, I'm not. You guys were fooled. Oh. Submitting to King Todd Howard and buying the remaster. I mean, no. I Not when I'm having to spend money to bring a fucking carry-on for a flight for EasyJet. I was under the impression, I know EasyJet and all these flights, they're like, oh, do you want to have this extra? Do you want to have this added on extra? I didn't realize bringing a bag onto the plane was considered an added extra. I was shocked. £22 bloody pounds per person per flight just to bring a carry-on. So the flights were like X amount, and it's thinking, oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's a good deal. But then you've got to spend like, yeah, more. How many versions of Skyrim do I have? I got the original one when it came out. And I have the special edition, which I got for free. Because everyone who owns the original one got the special edition. Those, yeah, and I 100%ed both of them. Like, I did original Skyrim as the game was like, when the game came out. And as the DLCs came out, stuff like that. And then I think about 10 years later, I was like, huh, I want to play Skyrim again. And then I just launched up the special edition and I just did everything in that as well. Ryanair's checking that very closely lately. Oh, really? You can't have a purse now? It needs to fit in your backpack. Yeah, so EasyJet was... You could bring on a personal item, which is like a purse. But if you wanted to bring a carry-on, it costs more. And they trick you into thinking it's cheap, yeah. Is that a USA trip? No, it was to Spain. We're also going to the Netherlands, but that airline is cheap and allows you to have a carry-on. And then there's going to go to France on the Eurostar, because then that's just like, you don't have to worry about paying extra hidden fees and all that bullshit. I need crit canteens. You're going back to 505? Yeah. That is the song. You're in Legacy and Special Edition? Yeah. You have to pay extra to pick your seat and have extra luggage on Wayne's cabin baggage. Yeah, I don't think I'd be going to the USA anytime soon. It doesn't seem like a place people outside of the USA are really welcome to at the moment.
We're under attack. 5, 4, 3.
Ryan wanted to charge people to use the bathroom? That's wild. I mean, they are budget. And if you're someone like, you just want to go somewhere overnight and all you really need is like, you know, your wallet and your phone kind of thing, then yeah, it's like super cheap. But I just, you know, click no on all of the added extras, and it's still cheaper than any of the alternatives. But yeah. I don't know, a lot of countries in Europe have like a warning, like, we recommend you do not travel to the US at this moment in time. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can literally go there and be like, I'm going on holiday, I'm going to see America, and then you get detained in like a deportment facility. And it's like, huh? So yeah, fuck that. Nope, thank you. Or shot, yeah. I mean, that's also a possibility. Free country, yeah. I mean, when you hear the stories of people who are like legal citizens getting taken to El Salvador, and then isn't there somebody who was like illegally, like he's a legal like US citizen or something, and then they took him to El Salvador, and then they were like, oh, can you, like, you made a mistake, can you bring him back? And they're like, no, we're not going to do that. What the fuck? What a fucking dystopian world are we living in right now? Wait, I missed $3? What the hell? You've defeated Champion Gundyr yet? Oh, one our Dark Souls 3 playthrough? No. We finished at the Dancer. We did Yorm, and then we got teleported to the Dancer. We beat her. We amped her up to like 500% health. yeah. So yeah, we got the rest of that to do. So hopefully we can play on Sunday. Play some more on Sunday. Probably finish the main game.
Everybody ready? Who is not ready?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of crazy. Unfortunately, it's there's a lot of people, and it seems like we're in the era of misinformation. Excuse me. Like, isn't it that RFK wants to have like a list, a disease? Was it a disease catalog or something? And to have everyone who is on the autistic spectrum to be logged into a database? Does that not seem fucked up to anyone else? Like, you want a database with the names of everybody who's autistic? That's like, I mean, it's kind of what the Nazis did, man. I'm just saying, you know, like. Sometimes I you know, I went to school in the UK, so, you know, you know, that's the schooling, that background that I had, right? But I also studied history all the way up until I was 17, because I chose to, because I enjoyed it. So sometimes I don't know whether other countries or even people who went to school in my country had the same, but like. We learned about World War II. We learned about all the shit the Nazis did, right? Like, I would assume most people in Europe, at least, would get, like, told that stuff. So when I start seeing these things happening, I'm kind of like, this kind of resembles something, you know? You're hiding autistics under the floorboards, aren't you? Right? Like, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. Eugenics 101, right? Like, I mean, as someone who used to work with people on the spectrum and other people with like learning disabilities and whatnot, like, it's called a spectrum for a reason, because it's not just like a binary, you are autistic, yes, no. It's, you know, some people are very high functioning and just have certain tendencies, whereas other people, it's a much more, you know, controlling aspect of their lives that needs to be severely managed, kind of thing. You can't just label everybody under the same thing and like have like a blank. It just. I just don't understand how we're at this point. Like, I mean this in like the least disrespectful way possible, right? To anyone who happens to be from America in the chat, right? I'm just saying in general. But during COVID, the President of the United States turned around and said that doctors looked at his blood and didn't see DNA, they saw USA. And he said this with a straight face. And people voted for this guy again? You still work with them? Gives teachers a very easy response when we get asked why we have to learn about history. Yeah. Well, exactly. These people do not know what they're talking about, but they're the ones who now have the power. I mean, I've heard a lot of things about the election, and how like he was like, oh yeah, Mr. Musk, he knows what to do with those computer thingies. He won us Minnesota and shit like that, whatever. But, again, like, in like 50 years, I bet you people, like kids in school, are going to be taught, you know, about this period of history.
Go, go, go! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Just in the same way we're taught about, you know, shit that went on in the 30s and 40s. Oh, it is definitely like a cult. Absolutely. That's why you get so many people who are worse off because of tariffs and this and that. You know, you get people who voted for Trump who are then getting deported, and they're like, why are you deporting me? Dude literally said he was going to deport people. So you voted for him, and then he deports you. It's like that age-old classic. I voted for the tigers eating your face party, but I didn't think they would eat my face. Like, you know, people getting affected by tariffs, and they're like, Mr. President, why are you doing this to me? I voted for you. He doesn't give a shit about you. I saw that, Nano, but his son didn't get accepted into Harvard, did he? So he's a bit pissed off about that. I mean, the same thing happened with Brexit in this country. One of the biggest travesties, because it passed 51% to 49, right? That sucks, HK. I can't imagine not wanting to go to the doctor if I actually had a problem because of the cost. That's a wild, like, notion to me. So saying, yeah, Brexit in this country passed, very slim margin, and all these people afterwards were like, well, I didn't think it would pass. I only voted for it because, you know, I was angry with the government. So then don't vote for the government next general election. Don't vote away, like, you know, a good thing. And I remember talking to, so this was when I was, Brexit happened when I was still working at a school. And I remember talking to some of the dinner ladies, like the people who worked like at lunchtimes. And a lot of them were like, yeah, I'm voting for Brexit. And I'm like, why? Oh, yeah, because we want to do trade with like Africa, innit? What do you mean you want to do trade with Africa? Well, because we're in Europe, we can't trade with Africa, and we want to buy stuff. I'm like, you hear yourself? You know what you're talking about? But that person has just as much of a right to vote as I do. And now you get people complaining about the fact that there's, you know, prices go up, there's no food on the shelves, they have to stand in the long queue when they go on holiday. Yeah, because you vote for it, dumb fucks. My dad had to go through fucking a shit ton of paperwork to apply to stay in the country, despite living here for fucking 30 years, you know? Ridiculous. Okay. What's next? Empire or Bavarian? How could I forget that? Yeah, those were the most interesting ones. People who've literally emigrated to Spain and France, living in their villas, voting for Brexit, and now they're you know, they have to go through ridiculous amounts of paperwork and applications to stay in the country or they get deported. And they're like, how could this happen? The worst thing is, you know, Michael Caine. Michael Caine's a great actor, I think. Great actor. I don't think anyone can disagree with that. And he voted for Brexit, and his reasoning was, I'd rather be like, what was it? I'd rather be a poor master than a rich servant, or something like that. And it's like, you're just making a soundbite. He doesn't live in the UK. He lives in fucking LA or some shit. So none of, like, he votes for something that doesn't affect him whatsoever. And that's the sad thing, is that all these people are voting because either they were lied to and believed the lies, or pure and simple racism. A lot of people equated Brexit to, you know, no more immigration. But then people don't like immigration because they believe people are taking their jobs, when in reality that's not what's happening. But again, that's politicians lying to you. Or because they see other people do it and they think that's what they're supposed to do. Empire means Aussie. Well, we're finishing on bot bash, so we'll have to see. Yeah. Have you never seen that? There was a newspaper like story of a woman who complained that she went to Spain on holiday and there were too many Spanish people. She said that the hotel was run by Spanish people and there were Spanish people in the streets and in the restaurants. These people only know Benidorm. They know to go to Benidorm, which is literally wall-to-wall Brits. That's the kind of intelligence level we have to deal with. Well, see, my dad worked as a shift manager for many years. He was in charge of like running operations in like big like factories, and he was in charge of the hiring process a lot of the time. And back in the 90s and sort of early noughties, I remember him saying that he worked mostly, 99% of the people he worked with were Polish or were from India, Pakistan. And I said, why is that the case? Like, you know, it's just like, we offer, like, overseas. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, it came out of nowhere. I said, why is that the case? And he said that whenever he did interviews, a lot of the English people came in and they weren't, like, interested in the job. They just went there because of the job center. Oh my gosh. What's going on? And the only people who wanted those jobs were people who were, you know, coming in from the EU and the like. So it's like... I'm sorry, I need to get a tissue or something. I don't know what's going on. Something got on my nose. Ugh. I gotta be right back. Oh, sorry about that, gang. What happened there? Something got on my nose. Exactly. No, that's. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. Is that people come in and work jobs that often no other people want. So you know, that's how a lot of economies thrive, and that's the state of play. But, yeah. The thing is, these are all logical arguments, and these are all good points, and the issue is explaining this to people and having them understand that. And a lot of the time, people will argue the points, you know. I dare you to sneeze. I'm telling you, man, this whatever whatever I came down with a few weeks ago, it's still affecting me. I still get like a cough sometimes, and I'm still like sneezing and stuff like that. It's very weird. Something's got me. I got a lung X-ray. No, I think I think I might have had COVID or something, or like a form of flu. I don't know, but it kind of took me out for a week and a half. But yeah, it's it's just kind of lingering. I've gotten back to like 95% feeling okay, and it's just kind of like that. My lung X-ray is pretty gnarly because I have a massive scar, like an internal scar on my left lung from when it collapsed when I was a teenager, when I had pneumonia. It looks kind of pretty cool. Yeah, I saw a clip of a guy complaining about immigrants in the NHS, and the guy who was interviewing was like, okay, but like, it's like they're taking our jobs, and it's like, well, we have people who are from other countries working as like a brain surgeon. Are you qualified to be a brain surgeon? He's like, I could be. So it's like, but are you? No, but I could be because I haven't had the opportunity. Why didn't you have the opportunity? Because of the immigrants. Immigrants stopped you from learning? Like, you know, there's just no logic behind it. But people just want like an argument. You know, they just. A lot of people don't want to accept the fact that the position they're in is often because of them. Some people get unlucky, and yeah, a lot of us are in disadvantageous positions because of, you know, society, or because of you know, a lack of opportunities and that. But a lot of the time, it's the choices you make in life. Really, Reaper, that sucks, man. Someone just told me Spain has a countrywide power cut. Countrywide? Holy shit, how do they manage that? It's bloody massive. You already live in it. You curse the entire. You have. It's crazy. If it's on the news. You guys seen the stuff that's happening in Asia at the moment? between India and Pakistan. Apparently India are threatening to cut off, like, a river that Pakistan rely on. Pakistan are threatening war over it. India could potentially flood themselves if they do it. Yeah, I don't really know the specifics. Like, are they gonna just be building dams with the rivers? Like, what are they? Why are they cutting off access to the river? Yeah. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. They're scared because China allied with Pakistan? Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know too many details. I just know that they've got, like, an agreement since the 60s that, like, that river will be left alone. Because Pakistan rely on, like, 80% of their agriculture relies on those rivers. Butter for less? Whoa. Unbox a crate. Alright. Unbox a crate. What have we got? What have we got? Let's pick a random one. I think I got a drop today of one of the more recent ones. Summer 24, Winter 24. Or Terrifying Trove. I'm gonna do this one. See what the Terrifying Trove's got to offer me. Nuclear necessity. It's a purple. could be worse. So I'll stay. Could be worse. Wah, wah. Just having a good time. Ethiopia threatened to build a dam around a river that leads all the way to Egypt. Really? We're entering the Fallout timeline, right? Did you guys see the thing where China was like, we're no longer selling any of these minerals that we have? Which is literally the plot of Black Ops 2. Oh, this is a banger. I remember this. Jesus Christ, marine minerals. It's fucking wild. I think, like, you had the Second World War, you had the Cold War, a number of, like, proxy wars during the Cold War, you know, Vietnam, Korea, etc. And then we had a lot of stuff happening in the Middle East, Iraq, Afghanistan, and the like. I'm sorry, did you want the Buster? And I think most people who were born like, I don't know, 70s, 80s onwards, most people haven't really known too much combat, like a war, that's affected them personally. Yeah, we've had wars. And yeah, if you're from a place like the Balkans where, you know, for a lot of years, like, yeah, a lot of people grew up knowing war, you know. But a lot of people in, like, Western Europe, the States and whatnot, never really experienced that. And I think maybe people have, like, maybe kind of relaxed and started to think it's never going to happen anymore. But it does show that there's still people out there who are willing to just fuck over other people for their own personal gain. Live in peace? Nah. Best I can offer you is World War III, I'm afraid. It is. It's always like certain individuals making bad decisions, you know? And the world would probably be a better place if those people weren't in power. But the sad thing is, it's almost like a hydra. If you remove these people currently in power, there's going to be more waiting in the wings to step up. Somebody! I'm watching you. Oh yeah, I mean it's the same in every country. That's what I mean. That's what I mean when we talk about how economies rely on those things. I think there's a statistic somewhere that shows about 40% of the NHS is made up of an immigrant workforce. So we would not have the healthcare we had if it wasn't for people who came to this country. But again, these are very, very rational arguments, and often the people who disagree with these things are irrational. Good morning, Gabriel. How are we today? It's MvM Monday. It is indeed. We begin a new week.
Yeah, they 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah. It's like Nigel Farage in this country. He started complaining about people who don't speak English as a first language in schools. Until the interviewer pointed out that his wife was German and his children's first language was German. So they were part of the statistic that he is complaining about. Speak American. I saw someone say that British English is a niche dialect of English, which I think is I don't even know where to begin. I've seen the same thing said about Castilian, like Castilian Spanish, like that it's a niche dialect spoken in Europe. It's like, bro, these countries invented the language. You're recharging your batteries from Comic Con for a day until Thursday. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. How was Comic Con? Did you have a good time? Free until Thursday is nice. You can just relax for the next few days. Hi, Banana. I got no bullets. I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me. I've been sneezing this badly lately. Hay fever? No, I've never struggled with hay fever. Have I had a problem with it? I'm reading that like Lois is pizza in Family Guy. Hay fever. Every pass is soon. Thank you. I've been open that for the past like month now. Catching a cold soon? No, it's still like the same thing I've had for a while. I haven't sneezed once this weekend. It just randomly just comes back. It was amazing, like last year you got tons of stuff and a parking ticket. No! Need one of those mugs that says I went all the way to Comic Con and all I got was this lousy mug and a parking ticket. Eat stuff and do activities that strengthen your immune system. I mean, I eat fruit every day. And I've walked 5k every day for the past like 2 weeks. I go back into doing my route. So, like, I'm feeling fine. Just randomly, I'll just get like, I'll start coughing or I'll start sneezing. It's weird.
Get going!
I've got a blister on my foot. I need to change my shoes.
Thank you, Doctor.
Four, three, two,
Parking was for residential people, but it's free. Oh, I see, I see. That's unfortunate. So biking again. Oh, nice. I actually have an exercise bike here. Maybe I could bust it out. But it's really nice weather at the moment, so going outside is nice. Yeah, I used to. There was like my peak was when I was when I lived up north. I used to do 10K every morning. Because I used to walk around the wall around the city, and that was 5K. I used to do it twice. That's what I always say to people. Like, I was doing 10K every morning. I was eating porridge for breakfast, having plenty of salad for lunch, drinking all of the amount of water I needed every day, and I was going to bed at 10 p.m. And I never felt better in my life. It's that moment you realize, oh shit, I actually do need to do all of these things, and I'll feel great. Yeah, I mean, I think the same thing happened to mine. Because the souls have, like, worn out inside. So I could get some replacement souls, which I'm going to look into doing. First mission? No, this is mission number 3. So once we finish this one, we'll be on the final one. Exciting is always good in moderation. Yeah, so I'm trying to do 5K every day. And just have that as a good habit. Exactly. And at the moment I spend a lot of time like at my computer, so I don't really have anywhere else. So I do like a workout in the morning, and then I do a 5K either in the morning or the afternoon. Played 5 full rounds of golf in the last 7 days to get your steps in. Nice. Yeah, walking is often better for you than running because it's low impact and it's better for your joints and stuff. Hi, Deadsit. How's it going? Sorry. Excuse me. An audiobook about Diablo. Have you played the Diablo games? Diablo lore is pretty cool. The whole family tree and all of the different lords and stuff. Or have you never played them? Fun games. I was like, is that Wayne trolling me? Or is it a spy? And let's separate book about Blizzard. Do you see my troll? You were just stood still. I was like, I could see you. Yes, I do. I do assume you troll, yes. What am I saying? A book about UFO enemy unknown. What's is that XCOM or is that something different? I'll start Riot. Tell me something new, Ahan. You're always writing about something. What are you writing about this time?
Fight! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get him.
Oh, it is XCOM. Okay, cool. It's Bandai Namco Golden Week. Didn't you say the spring sale or summer sale is soon or something? So. Tune. What version is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Mathman's request. What is this? Carnage Joe mixed with One Winged Angel from Final Fantasy VII. Lock and drops, thank you. We can still got one more mission to go after this. Ah! I think it kind of slaps, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Scoutman hasn't turned up today, so you don't have the Scoutman cursed requests. Are you sure this musical ship posting isn't right here, tolerance for it? So, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. I think it was about 5 years ago. Swood sent me a meme, okay, on Discord. And he said, I find this shit so funny. And I responded with, that's because you're a Zoomer. Okay? I was not entertained. He sent me the same meme 5 years later on Discord. And my response to it was Lamau. And if that isn't evidence that my brain has rotted away to all of these memes, I think, yeah. So maybe, yeah. I'm just numbed. I'm numbed to it all now. It was the how much did that fresh Rolex set you back, man? Oh my gosh. I don't think I know one. I know that one. Boomer? Yeah. I'll take that. I'm a zillennial? I'm very much a millennial. It's not even close. It's not even close. I'm a millennial. I just spent too much time around you weirdos with your weird ass memes. Aerial Septum saying you just shit your pants. God. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, final mission. Let's get completion. Much red. An hour? You're just gonna brown, yeah. Swood fixates on a meme, and that is the meme that he rolls with for a long time. And yeah, the brown one was good. His past one for the past like few months has been calling everything slop. Sometimes you're just doing something and then he somehow works the word slop in there. Am I feeling with the meme song license dealer? Don't think so. Doesn't ring a bell, no. I'm about to be? Okay. I'm ready.
You have activated man up mode. You poor 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You just milk me? Oh. Yeah, if you do what Methman did, exclamation mark song, it'll tell you what the current song playing is. There's also song queue, I think, which shows you all of the songs in the queue. Or song list. Sorry. See, I didn't even know the commands. I'm gonna shut up. Just ask chat. They know better than me.
Get to an upgrade station. Greed is good. Have a bonus.
Professional streamer. Don't know the commands. Don't understand. Don't need to. I just play games and yap. That's all I'm good for. Professional yapper. Red versus Real watch party. Dude, it's hard enough watching stuff that I want to watch. So the answer is probably no. We still haven't watched on Discord season 2 and 3 of Invincible. So he's been wanting to watch Better Call Saul on Discord. Every other song you submit, you think of a song you'd rather put in, really? But then it just gives you the next request, you know? That's good, rather than being at a loss. Then you forget it? Oh, shit. One screen you, one screen YouTube. That's the way to live. Planned, organized. Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll do some Metal Gear Solid 5, and then at the end of the day we'll see where we're at. See it like the state of play. If we finish the game, great. If we don't, maybe I play it on Wednesday as well. And then maybe we look for like a short game to play instead. And then maybe we look at Persona, I don't know. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Let's get that. And then we'll work. I haven't been working for like weeks now, man. I told you this. Do you live near a blackout? I told you this. I handed in my notice at the start of April. My last day was April... second week of April or something like that. Yeah, it was done. A few weeks ago was my last official day. So it was done. Back in the unemployment gang. So, yeah, I'm still looking, but if I've got time, I might as well do do a little bit of streaming. Because if I'm not going to be able to stream gaming over the summer very much, then I think might as well do it now, right? I quit? Yeah, I quit. It was only a 6-month contract, but I basically cut it short. I was just not happy with the way things were functioning. I'll just leave it at that, really. Yeah, so we try and finish Metal Gear Solid this week. Maybe look at starting Persona 3. I thought you were a spy. Yeah, and look at some other shorter games. Like kind of games like Dave the Diver. I know I streamed that for like 4 different streams, but games that are like I can just play and, you know, yeah, not too intense. That makes sense? Best of luck. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still applying for other stuff. We'll see. We'll see what the world's got to offer me. Garden Plant Intimate? That would be cool. That would be very nice. A few more waves to go. Oh. Power outages in Portugal as well? Damn. Is that like one single area powering the entirety of Iberia, or...? I love it when that happens, when you hear a song and it's just like, memory unlocked. Takes me back. You still remember all the lyrics? Yeah, yeah. I got 200. What am I doing? Do this. Sweet. When Gamba? We're on wave 4, so we'll do it on wave 7. Because this one doesn't have any bosses or anything, we can do it right at the end. Then Cup had certain areas, it would have been the whole of Europe. Really? What the fuck is going on? That's crazy. So only Spain and Portugal have no power, but like something's affecting everything? Damn. I'm sure more will be revealed as time goes on. You'd think there would be backup measures. You'd think they wouldn't have to cut power to an entire country. Multiple countries. My favorite era of horrible histories? I only ever used to read the horrible histories books as a kid. And I think it was mostly like the Tudor times that we learned at school a lot, so I guess that. Boom Accord. I mean, I read the books as a kid. That's about it. Hi Corey, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Is it interested in the DSC and DMC anime? Oh really? I had some conflicting things about the... Well, actually, not conflicting. I had some bad things about the anime. Apparently people are not very happy with the way that like Dante is represented in the game. It's not really like his character. Oh, weird. So they've just basically taken the source material and then just kind of made their own thing. You need to die, otherwise I don't get health. You took my kill. I died. And he did the health on kill.
Another wave.
Pony up, boy.
But there are more.
2 more waves to go, guys.
To an upgrade station.
Go, go, go!
The character of Lady got Netflixication where she casts every Tuesday. Oh, really? Yeah, it seems that that's a common thing with TV shows. I mean, The Witcher is a perfect example, right? Where they just kind of take the source material, write their own stories, and butcher the actual characters. One of the things in season 2 with Geralt and Yennefer's character is just not the way that they are.
3, 2, 1.
Give 'em hell, boys.
One more wave, then Gamba. Oh, really? So would you say it's like not worth watching then? Ouch. Yeah, I think I'd much rather just replay the games than watch it. Two tours away from reaching 100 on 2 cities. Nice. Hitting the triple digits. $20 from that is it's pretty good luck. You're definitely on the lucky side of things. I mean, TFT's only been given to the community in the sense that Valve add community-related content in the crates. I don't think we're ever going to see more official MvM added. We have community missions and community events and tours and stuff like that, which people can play and people do, but the problem is most people don't because it's not on the main menu and you don't get Aussies from it, so. Gamba time. Let's get some predictions in. How many have you got? We got 5 people finishing. I'm not sure about the random, but yeah, I mean the only difference between like doing it in man up is that people will get like an Aussie chance from it. And at that point people would just find the most efficient ones to run and run those anyway, you know? That's why people play Two Cities and Mecca, because they're the best ones to play, you know, for drops. Yeah, try and keep the chat in English, please. Yeah, I find Gear Grinder fun to play, for sure. But a lot of people play it because it's faster to try and get, you know. I find Gear Grinder more fun than Mecca, personally. But everyone has, you know, their own opinions. Oh. Hello. You're the only non-believer. You could be winning big. Hey, Angry. Perfect timing. How you doing? I thought it was a spy. So where is the spy? Doesn't matter. Babyface Blaster. Shooting Star. All behind. I'm only seeing 2 boxes here, gang. Oh no, it's looking like a 2-box kind of day. Six and 2. Flare gun, black rose, awful. Ashid's getting deleted. Not a single 3. I swear last week we had 3 people with 3 and we still didn't get an Aussie. Next one. So is the next one. Damn. Not even a 3. GG's, gang. Oh. dear, oh dear.
Whoa!
Real sea
Real
face
Chai
hours.
Face Hours.
I ironically never win when I'm here. I mean, I haven't won an Aussie. I've had one Aussie in the past like 2 years at this point. It's not good. Now it's Eve time. Sleep well, Miguel. It was nice having you join us again. And thank you for the 95 months, Dancy. 95 months. Thank you very much for the support. Swear you got an Aussie a few months ago. I don't know when it was exactly. Someone does last drop, but that was the last one I had. 6 months. Okay, so 6 months ago. Half a year. And before that, it was like a year and a half. So yeah, it's been 6 months since I had an Aussie. And before that, I went like a year and a half dry or something like that. So I've had one Aussie drop in about 2 years. Yeah, we've seen golden pans on here, but yeah. Sucks. What are we feeling? Loogie, you said you had a client who wanted to do Mecha and Gear Grinder. Did you want to do one of each? Plus Heralds. Do you guys want to do one of each, or do you want to just do one? You only got a tour's worth. Oh, okay. Seeing as Lucas only got enough for one, then if we had more people, maybe I'd do one of each. But let's do Gear Grinder. We'll do 2 tours. Seeing as I'm coughing and sneezing every 5 seconds, maybe I'll do 2. Maybe I'll do 3 tours next week. Because then I can go out for a walk this afternoon while the weather's nice. Did you get avocado? Did you get one? Yeah. I felt fine. It's just this sneezing and coughing that just kind of comes randomly. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. It's all good. I'm Gucci. You're currently 62 towards dry. Damn, yeah. Looks at the 70 emotes I've got Dwayne Johnson. There's a lot of 7TV emotes now. So, yeah. You're going to see a lot of things. I mean, I didn't add the emotes. 99% of the emotes have been added by other people. I give people the keys, and they've been driving the ship. I do a damn good rock eyebrow. Can you smell what CeeJaey's cooking? The keys to the meme kingdom, yeah. If this person doesn't join, I'll just go NG so we can actually play.
Teleporter coming right up.
Congratulations. You've certainly manned up for
Moving the sentry forward.
3, 2, 1.
Giddy up.
It's an accurate emote, yeah. Pepe Jam's a classic.
I'm moving this.
The spies are here.
Come on, get. Much obliged, partner. Boom! That's what you get.
Spies. No, what? Really? Yeah, gonna laugh, aren't you? How horrified am I about that song? Honestly, it just sounds like people from my area. Just sounds like the way I talk, innit? The bouncing sentry for the engine. Eric Cartman has joined the game? Good lord. Innit, bruv?
Heads up, engineers. A sentry buster has entered the area. Well done. Now, enough.
Sentry going up. That there wasn't getting any lighter. Moving out. Everybody ready? Move it, lads!
Wait, what day is it? The Humble Bundle stuff should be coming out soon, so... You can get the remastered versions of Tomb Raider, which is pretty cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have got two-way teleporters. Oh. Well, his medics got forced.
Miss Spencer down. Sentry going up.
Alert. Do not let the ball go.
Teleporter down.
You have destroyed.
They call me the body blocker. I got a body and I use it to block. Okay, I think we're good.
Dispenser going up.
Bow, now, now. This is the intro for Yakuza 0. Hi Joseph, how's it going?
Alert! There are spies coming.
Spies sapping my sentry.
How day.
Get to an upgrade station. Quick! Green is good. Have a bonus.
Teleporter going up. Building the sentry. Y'all ready?
He's dancing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cowboy up.
You know what, guys? It's such a nice day outside. It may be time for me to bust out the shorts outside. Ow. How was he close to me? My gun's gonna die. Somehow still cold. The temperature's getting warmer where we are.
Sentry down.
Like, it's sunny, but it's actually kind of warm as well. Which is nice. Oh, it's 10 today. Yeah, we had like highs of 19.
Big damn robot. I'm moving this. That was getting heavy. Woo-wee. Look at that.
I'm giving you a bonus.
Going up. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's get these. Let's get this. A little, a little of this.
We're under attack. Protect the facility. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Sentry going up.
Incoming fire.
Soldiers are gone. Scouts are gone.
Oi, oi, oi. This is a little messy.
But there are more. Greetings, good. Have a bonus.
We got that.
Building a sentry.
You back up? I mean, it's not that we're not like winning. We have 4 people. It's just getting a little sloppy. But if you want to join for the next 2 missions, it's up to you.
Taking bait.
December? So you haven't played in, what, like 5 months? Oh, December 2023. I think you meant like 23rd of December. Damn, so like... nearly a year and a half. Hi, Haji. Good to see you. Been doing good. How are you doing? How's life been treating you?
We've got that sentry buster.
Yeah, getting burnt out is understandable. MvM is very repetitive, so doing too much just kind of makes you not want to do anymore. Who's gonna win in Miami, chat? Verstappen again? Is he gonna come back? Doing well, you're praying to go to the gym during workouts while people know. Really? Oh, you're trying to pull a sneaky. Trying to pull a sneaky. Getting buff on company time. Oh god, what? Hey Sanshak, it has been a long time. How's it going? 9 years, yeah. It's crazy where the time goes.
There wasn't getting any lighter. Moving out.
I mean, I feel like Verstappen should have won the last race. I feel like his penalty was unjustified, but that's a whole conversation.
I'm moving this.
She's going more than I see my dad.
I'm moving this.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, I only really stream MvM on a Monday. I stream on other days, but yeah. Yeah, I don't play it as much as I used to.
That was getting
Taste of his own medicine? Nah, I mean, rules are rules, and if people are going to start saying and doing things like that, it's a bit unjustified in my opinion. This soldier is a noob.
big damn robot.
Okay. I think he's trying to be funny. I think he's trying to be goofy. We're actually gonna lose if we're not careful. Nah, Alex got this. I believe. No fear. Yo, Chris Cast with the raid. Is that my boy Core? Thank you very much for the raid. How was the stream? Who was playing? What kind of game was going on? Some DS cheese glaze. What the goddamn? That is a copy pasta and a half. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I mean, I feel like in that situation, out of the grid, I don't think he had much of a choice. He had no space to turn back in. And I think the stewards knew that because they only gave him 5 seconds when the traditional penalty is 10 seconds. And if you're going to do half measures, then, you know, like, that's not really how it works. Because it was first lap, exactly. If you're going to be making, like, half measures, it seems a little weird. To me, at least. Best on all time, eh? Oh, I hope the cast went well. I think if he gives the place, then the race is over. I think that really matters, but yeah. What is it with these robots, man? Why do they hate my dispenser? What have my dispensers done to you? Okay, this is not great. I'm gonna sneeze again. Excuse me. Excuse moi. I have 2 you know, guys. No one seems to be taking it. Okay, we do this. We do a little of that. We do a little of that. And then we go... We'll just do that, I think.
Much obliged, partner. Thanks, lad.
Oh, this is a banger.
The last wave. Do not fail now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it.
Has there been any new Sonic games lately? Century Firing Against Speed Broken? Pretty much, the first one works. The second one to put it in a simple way, the second one kind of works when you wrangle, and the third one doesn't. So, the simple answer is just upgrade to the first one. It's the only one that's really worth doing. Who you calling unconfiguring? I'm still streaming. I'm still in. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Sonic Frontiers and Generations? Open world ones? Oh, right. Last Sonic game I played was Sonic Mania. Which was like the community made one. Which was pretty good. Buster time. No, I just choose to have my hair like this. It's the style. Mix it with the last one. Yeah, I mean it's honestly to keep things simple. Doing the first upgrade is the only one that's really worth it. But it goes into a lot of complexities. So. Come on, Buster. That Heavy was like, bro, why? When a Buster blew up in his face earlier? You're shooting the Busters, man. That's why they're blowing up in your face. Turkey is nice this time of year. Get the turkey cut. You get the turkey hair, you get the turkey teeth. Get the whole shebang. Hey man, if you're rocking the look and you like it, then nothing wrong with that. I'm not that committed yet, unfortunately. Not sure if I'm ready. I'm not sure if I'm ready to let go. Oh, bye Century. When you first started watching 10th day in less than a month. Yeah, time flies, man. Yeah. I started streaming in 2013. I was in my early 20s. And now, yeah, a lot of shit's happened. A lot of shit's happened. We don't get. What happened? Did I not see the things? Oh, completed. Okay. Crikey. Yeah. No finishes, no worries. Yeah. It was just weird. We're all a bunch of old hearts, so yeah. I'm getting older. That's what happens. Time is inescapable.
Bina will since is bad ears my continuation as an ode to good times past and yet to come. Great to see you killing it as always, CeeJaey hyping.
That's very kind of you, Sandchuck. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. It's very generous of you. Oh. I really don't have to play engineer again. It's playing now. This is MGMT, if memory serves. This is a banger. Well, you're from Turkey? Yeah. I've seen some videos of like airports of people coming back from Turkey, and there's a lot of hair transplants. Do we make it a funny YouTube? I don't know the dance. That takes years of practice, man. You kidding me? Think I could just pull that out of the back pocket? No, no, no. Practice and dedication. Let's bounce her down. Nice. There's one up there. Got him. Yeah, once your song gets played, then you can request another one. I think just as paid requests, because some streamers do like a paid pay to request system, but I don't have anything like that, so it's just once your song's played, you can request another one. That's not good. Oh, my dispenser. Spies are here. I don't have any metal, so I can't. I'm gonna get shanked. I'm gonna get shanked. I'm gonna get shot. Numa, yay. Numa, yeah. Yeah, copyright is a bit of a worry with DMCA requests and stuff. However, I have a system where in the VODs, you can't hear the music. It splits the audio tracks so that basically live on stream you can hear the songs, you can hear the requests, but when you rewatch the VOD, the music isn't there, and that helps prevent anything like that. It's a cool little track splitting thing. Yeah, it's very helpful. I used to do song requests every Saturday. And then it got to the point where I couldn't because of the DMCA stuff, so this has been able to be a cool thing to be able to do again. Been pretty cool.
Here they come. 5, 4, 3,
When you go to request really stupid songs, people do all the time. It's the charm of song requests. You get classic songs, current songs, you get some obscure ones. You hear stuff you've not heard before and you're like, oh damn, this is cool. And then you get the meme songs. You get the weird things. Things that are a little out there. Any time for Tinder breaks. The stream with all the Toad requests, yeah. Toad from Mario singing Chandelier, etc. Three regular songs, Scatman spawns in. Oh shit. No! Pain. Pain. Yeah, normally Skyman's here on a Monday, so I wonder where he's gone himself to. That sniper's so weak, are you kidding me?
But we're not done yet. Breeding school. Have a bonus.
We're on the other side now. Only playing with 5. You know what? I'm gonna get a couple of these. I feel like this wave is gonna be a little nasty without a heavy. Need to put my sentry in a better position. I'm locked up. Release him. Let him request the brain rot.
Manco's under attack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We got this, team. We got this. How are we rocking today? Purple energy NG hat. What's it called? Big country. Oh my god, Eric Cartman's back, guys. He was the one from the previous game. On her forehead. So much to do, so much to say. Hey, yeah, you're a rock star. Solid pick, yeah. Used to have like a white energy build on my NG, but then I sold some parts. Actually, I should just let this get destroyed. Oh. Or I'm just gonna die. You finished your work? Nice. Yeah, we're doing good. Oh, thank you, thank you. We finished 2 cities. We're on expert now. Where is the bomb? It's right there. Full stack? No, we've got 4 people. And we got 1 more mission after this. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. We're on wave 3, so we've got a couple more waves, and then we'll be doing decoy. Desperation. Oh. Getting a very nostalgic vibe from the song requests today. How do you see the queue? So if you want to see the current song, it's !song. If you want to see the song queue, I think it's !song list. This is, oh, that's what I get for tabbing. This is Slave Knight Gale. Thank you. Thematic, yeah. Unfortunately, I have 4 users in one. Yeah, that was good times. I've had a mixture. I've not had the best unboxings lately, to be honest. I did go through a period where I had some absolutely banging ones, but past couple of years, it's not been it. Sounds like the Ogrimmar theme from WoW. No, this is Slave Knight Gale from Dark Souls 3. He's like the last boss you fight. Or like the de facto last boss series. couldn't grab it because it was sapped. Wah, wah. Screen fortune in consecutive years. Damn, nice. Wow, yeah, the banjo one is pretty cool. I think I have one of those. I used to anyway. I used to have a Holy Grail one, which is like the bright shining glow. What bang this is? It is. Especially when you're actually fighting the guy and he's like, "Give me your dark soul," and you're like, "Yo, it's been 3 games, but he finally said the name of the game. Whoa, what the hell?" Literally fighting a guy at the end of time. And they've come out with this banger. Oh, hello. Your first ever unbox wasn't unusual? That's nuts. You just kinda you just do it and then that's it. Don't need to do anymore. Never need to unbox again. Pure profit. Give me your Dark Souls 3 Remastered Edition. Stormy, Storm, Voodoo, Juju, Slight Rattan. Wow, that's a pretty good hat as well. Fan a wave. We are still on the right side. I think we'll be fine with the tank.
This is the final wave. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Yeah, do I not have my banjo one anymore? Oh, I do. Oh yeah, I do have the banjo one. Do this one. Sits on the hay bale and then. Oh. I can just hear the banjo now. This is a banger. This song always makes me feel sad. I wish I could forget Outer Wilds so I could play it again. That's how good it was. Like, the number of times your brain just like, what? You know? Wait for you guys to finish? Yeah, we won't be long. I can't even explain why this song's so cool because it's like a spoiler for the game, but yeah. Oh, you're a spy. No! Got me. If I do this, I'm gonna get back in time. That won't get my teleport, will it? Oh my god. Oh. Messed up my field of view. Godress update released 29th of April 2008. To 2025 minus 2008 equals 17. 29 days minus 17 hours equals the 28th and 7 hours. Think about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Spindle, right? And I'm feeling it. That's all I've got to say. I'm feeling it. This is the one. It's the only possible explanation. The signs are there. TF2 turns 18 this year? Alright, there's no need for that. There's no need for that. We're all here having a good time, and you gotta throw your shit like that out there. Heavy update in 2 years? Yeah, heavy update's happening, guys, for sure. For realsies. For realsies, it's happening. 18 is when you can gamble. This is a logical point as well. Yeah, TF2 can gamble itself. Half-Life 3 is coming out this year. Oh yeah, Bloodborne's coming to PC this year. Silksong's coming out this year. The good version of Duke Nukem Forever is coming out this year. Compass is coming out this year. Everything's coming out this year. One to go. Believe me, you can play it. Yeah. I mean, you saw on the Nintendo Direct, right, when they showed the Switch 2. Now, like, Silksong 2025. So I was like, yeah, sure, and the rest. It's been 2 seconds and he mentions it. I mean, that's what he does, Swede. The difference is with Sekiro is that they've said they're not going to do DLC, so it's not like someone's waiting for it. When companies are like, we're making this game and it doesn't come out for 20 years, people wait for it, you know? When it's something that they're like, yeah, we're not going to make any DLC for this game, they're like, Oh boy, I can't wait for the DLC. Like, to be fair, we did go kind of ham on Nubby last night. I didn't understand what was going on, but there was a lot of noise and a lot of numbers, so it looked good to me. Silksong DLC this year? No way. Concord Revival? Is it even possible to play that game now? Like in any way? So I can't believe they just went, oh yeah, Silksong this year or something. Anyway, next game. Right? And all the Hollow Knight YouTubers ended up making like 20-hour-long videos over the extra 13 seconds of footage that they showed. Your meme song request? This isn't a meme song. This sounds like a banger. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. Oh, you mean the next one? Right. Is it literally impossible? Damn. It's completely crazy how the years and the money spent on making a game, and then they're just like, nope. Moss bag moment, right? Yeah. Ooh. I'm at the point where if it comes out, it comes out, and I'll be excited to play it, but you know what? There is a portion of my brain that is fully accepting that the game just does not even exist at this point. Yeah, I heard that. Like, the CEO for Discord stepping down, and the replacement is like a former Activision guy. What am I, $7? Oh. The Pessimist King? No, I'm just a realist. Like, getting excited that a game's gonna come out every single time a crumb of information is revealed. I don't know. It's literally been 5 years since they said they were gonna release the game, so I'm kind of like, I'm done now at this point. I got nothing left. Got nothing left to give you. I'm still hyped for the game, yeah, but I'm not gonna sit there and be like, it's coming out this year, guys, for real. It comes out when it comes out, like, and I'll be there ready to play it, you know? I'm Doomer posting. I'd rather be Doomer posting than slop posting, alright? Which is what you're doing right now. Get slop all over the chat. Nubby posting. I don't know, man. Slop baiting? Man, I'm not slop baiting. If you provide the slop, I will call out the slop, but there is no bait. I haven't got milk yet, chat. I'm sorry. See, Gubbins right now is slop baiting and cringe posting simultaneously. He's posting cringe, but baiting the slop out of chat. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, yeah. That's not me. Typing and eating is difficult. Remember that time I played Expert Heavy on this map while eating soup? It's fun. I should do that. I should do like an eating challenge while playing MvM. How many chicken nuggets can I eat while playing MvM? Oh my god, talking about slop. I can't believe we're nearly getting to the end of the stream and I've not brought this up yet. Have you seen the thing going around on social media where people are saying that 100 men could beat up a gorilla? Half of them will die. They will all die. They will all die. You would not go near a gorilla. Exactly. 4% of guys think they... I mean, yeah, there's like a graph where it says, do you think you could take on this animal? And it was... There's guys who think they can take on like an elephant and shit like that, but... Do you mean battle of attrition? Because battle of nutrition. Like, what, you're going to eat the gorilla? Like, you're going to give it a little nibble? I don't think people appreciate the strength of a gorilla. You think you could solo a giraffe? Maybe. I think I could take a giraffe. They've got weird legs. You could just take out one of their legs. I don't know. But anyway. Gorilla glazer. I'm not a gorilla glazer. The thing is, you have 100 people. How many people can get at the gorilla at one time? Like 5? 6? A gorilla can just lift a man that's like 300 pounds, like without even trying. Like, he would literally pick you up, throw you, or just... Psh. It would just be like someone snapping twigs. Be like, oh, I'll just go for his eyes. Or you'll go for his eyes, and you're not going to get bitten by the 3-inch fangs, or, you know, get headbutted by his helmet. Freaking football helmet skull. Hey. If we phrase it a different way, do you think you as a person could win a fight against 100 toddlers? I think I could. Would I get tired by the end? Emotionally, yeah. Physically, maybe I'd have a little bit of a sore shoulder, I don't know, but, you know, I ain't losing a fight to 100 toddlers. Like, you're not going to be able to damage a gorilla. Yeah, if you have sticks, you have guns, yeah, of course. That's where men's strength is that we have opposable thumbs and we can use tools and weapons. But in hand-to-hand combat, you physically can't hurt a gorilla. Like, a human cannot hurt a gorilla. Like, it's like they're covered in Kevlar. Their skin is thicker. Their bones are 4 times denser. It's just you're not damaging the gorilla. Oh, I'm just gonna go for his genitals. Congratulations. You've now fighting a gorilla with a boner. Like, you know, I this is just not gonna work. It's not gonna work out. Sounds like a Rimworld scenario. It could be a Rimworld scenario. It sounds so sure that's like you've been in a situation where you watched 99 men die to a gorilla. The gorilla let me live. As a warning to others. He was like, tell the world what happened here. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'll just do this, I guess. One human versus 3 emus. I think the emus win, right? Kick the gorilla in the balls. You're just gonna make him madder, like. Like, it's just the idea that so many people are just like, yeah, of course the men would win. Like, humans are gonna, like, and there's all these people just, yeah, let's get 100 men and get a gorilla. We're top of the food chain because we're intelligent. We're able to communicate with each other with exacting details, and we're able to use tools. So we're able to develop things that, you know, make us better. So yeah, if we're talking about humanity at its peak and we rock up with guns, then yeah, of course we're gonna win. And that's the only reason we're at the top of the food chain. When it comes to like pure strength, no. Somebody was like, the gorilla would just run away. I'd be scared. I ain't scared of you. You kidding me?
Eat my dust.
Human together strong. Now, if the question was, if I put a gorilla in a zoo with 100 people and the gorilla was loose, would humans survive? Yeah, because we would like run and climb and hide, and eventually, like, some people would survive. You want people to beat up a gorilla? Can you join the gorilla? Yeah. Betrayal. Getting paid by Big Ape. I just feel like social media has warped people's minds to the point where they think they can beat a gorilla. It's just, it's fascinating. Take away the gorilla's Medicare? What, you want to, like, weaken the gorilla prior to the fight? You ever see a little documentary called Jurassic Park? So they can be a gorilla, but it's... Yeah, of course, but it doesn't matter if there's 100. If you said 1,000, I'd say, yeah, you know what? Maybe the gorilla would get tired at that point. Maybe. You know? Maybe at that point. But 100? I can't say it. Isn't this DuckTales? From like Super Nintendo? Mega Drive? This makes you miss her Rambo. I don't even know what's upgrade at this point. The moon theme. Also, Swood, I find your stance in this conversation interesting, considering you are part of the group that thought that King Kong could beat Godzilla. So you think that Big Monkey is gonna win against thermonuclear dinosaur that shoots laser beams, but also Big Monkey would lose to 100 regular dudes. This is video evidence? What do you mean video evidence? We watched the same movies. King Kong got his shit pushed in, man. Like, he was destroyed. These are the sounds King Kong was making when he fucking died in the movie. And they had to bring him back to life. Good lord. Zilla let him live, exactly. Doesn't mean, just because he didn't die doesn't mean he won. That's not how it works. The axe is cheating. Even with the axe he lost, like... Alright, final wave. Prediction. Today's the day, Akio. I believe you. You've come in just at the right time. That's a sign. It's a sign. Get your votes in. Get your predictions in. Why does King Kong have an axe? I don't know. But even with an axe, he lost to Godzilla. Because Godzilla is an actual dinosaur that can go radioactive and shoot laser beams. And he pitied him in the end. He was like, alright, I guess I'll team up with a monkey, you know.
Let's waste them.
You feeling it? You're feeling it. I mean, I think King Kong is cool, but, you know, Godzilla is cooler. He's going thermonuclear! And he just fucking melts an entire city. Like, come on. See, we epically... You just said, you're embarrassed. You can't just say, I win, and that means you win. That's not how winning works. There was boxing at the weekend. A guy lost. He didn't die. That doesn't mean he didn't lose. Yeah, Millennia didn't lose. Neither of them were capable of continuing the fight. Therefore, neither lost. That's how it happens. No. Objective isn't... It's not like you have an objective. This isn't fucking... This isn't a video... Well, okay, it is a video game. This isn't like, oh, you have to... Like, it's a fight. If both of you are incapable of fighting, then the fight ends. She failed at killing him. Yeah, she failed in killing him. Yeah. She failed her mission. I agree that, yeah. Of course. But did she lose the fight? No. She didn't win against Radan. She just... They were both incapacitated, so it's a draw. Basic. King Kong died against Godzilla, and humans had to bring him back to life. And then Godzilla was like, really? Fine, like, let's go beat this other guy up. Let's go... Was it Mecha Godzilla? I can't even remember the movie at this point. Let's get the sniper. Stop spawn camping, bro. What does Trump's wife have to do with Godzilla? She'd lose to Godzilla, definitely. Gold, gold. Yeah, it's gold. I'm feeling it. It's happening. Chat's beginning to believe. You don't believe? Alright, alright. So we got some non-believers trying to catch you. That doesn't matter. Believers are going to be eating good tonight. I believe in the believers. I'm going to clear out these snipers. Where are ya? Fall out. Yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't mean, like, I don't think that's losing if you both... You know what, I'm moving on from this conversation. Australian Thomas now? Pandita? Yeah, okay. I'm liking the sound of that. So we're looking for double boxes. Right, there's only 4 of us finishing because Gabby joined late. Nope. Will the random finish? Nope. Sorry, believers. It's rigged. But you've not... No, because I've made my points, Rude, and you've had nothing to respond to that point. Failing her mission has no bearing on whether they won or lost the fight. The fight, neither of them won. So, you know. Sorry, believers. Say bye to your points. It's over. Feels bad, man. Through this fallacy maxing. CeeJaey is too logic pilled. True. Alright, I'm gonna hop off. Because I'm going to go for a walk and I'm going to enjoy the sunshine while we've got it. It's a very, very precious commodity in this country. So I am going to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to play some Metal Gear Solid 5 tomorrow. I don't think we'll finish the game, but we'll do as much as we can and then maybe finish the game later in the week. In terms of other days, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll stream Metal Gear Solid back-to-back and do it Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe we'll stream a different game towards the end of the week. Hopefully some Dark Souls 3 on Sunday. I just need to check with Jordan and Swood whether, they are available. And that's it. That's it from me. Thanks for joining. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for all the gamers.